Hey everyone, Joe Nardella back with another Faceoff Factory College Game Day breakdown. Today we check out UVA and Duke in a game which Duke edged UVA and kind of had control of. A ton of transition in this game. UVA actually won the Faceoff battle. We get to see 3 different guys on Duke and 2 on UVA on this first draw. Little bit of chaos. Virginia does a great job coming up with it. That was Anthony Gabriel, and we'll see a bunch of him today, as well as Thomas Colucci. UVA plays a little early offense. We don't get anything out of it. They play 6-on-6. Now, we check out wing alignment. Naso has his guys both behind the 50. UVA has one guy in front of the 50. This one turns a little bit chaotic. I think we'll see Naso do a bunch of this where he gets around guys and loves to use his low left-hand punch and rotation to win faceoffs. Here we see Duke pushing early offense. UVA subs. Great job calling for the ball in the middle of the field. Thought he might have wanted to shoot that. It looks like the ball just kind of flicked out of his stick, and Virginia comes up with it. Great job running away by that long stick. Now we see a good angle at the wing setup. There's gap on both sides, but UVA's moving a little tighter as the faceoff goes down, or the faceoff guys go down. This is a great pop back in GB to that free guy, and a great job running through pressure. And we see UVA play a little 6-on-5. Again, not pushing the issue, nothing there. They sub. Same setup. UVA showing that they're hip-to-hip on the draw side, but then they drop back. That's where they popped it last time. This is an awesome backdoor exit. Good one-handed GB. Gets in a little trouble here on the sideline, but is able to get away. And this is a good job just staying composed, even when you're close to the edge and clearing. Here we see Naso's rotation in action. He does a great job getting to the shoulder there, popping that out, keeping it tight. He runs into trouble here, but gets out of it. That's a really good job keeping the ball tight to his chest, keeping his feet moving, and staying out of the traffic. A lot of movement from UVA's guys. Here we see a nice rake by Colucci on UVA. Naso runs off the sub. The UVA short stick matches with him. We play 5-on-5. Nothing to come from it. Now the wings are hip-to-hip. Naso tosses this one into the box forward. UVA comes up with it. It looks like he was a little shaken up there, and UVA's pushing transition here. Thought we might see a little pass down, pick down, but we did not. They play 6-on-6. Here it looks like Gabriel just really timed the whistle. He pulls this one a little too far back. Virginia comes out of the box early, and this is a throwaway for Virginia. Duke gets a free win off that one. Attackmen should always be contesting those balls. Make sure you stay on your teammates about doing that, because you can win some back if faceoff guys throw the ball out too far. Here we see Gabriel again. Good job going backwards. Great support from the UVA short stick. Awesome job running through pressure. And they have a little 6-on-5. Let's see if they play out of it. They do, but it doesn't look like they get anything. Great job by Duke subbing and sprinting in. We have Cal Gerard on these faceoffs. It does look like Naso is shaken up. Colucci wins this one forward. This is a really nice shovel pass. And Cormier just hits the goalie, but I thought that was a super savvy play. Anytime you're like kind of getting in traffic, you can flick back with that shovel to your lefty, and he can get a quick shot. Early on UVA, and then we see Gabriel win that one clean forward. Great hockey back to his teammate. Good look at the wing setup. Duke's playing very defensive right now. That faceoff was Luke Engelke. Great win backwards using the free wing guy, and Duke runs a little bit in transition. Duke's still playing defensive. It looks like Gerard had that one off the whistle. He doesn't come up with it. Virginia gooses it back, and now they're in a little bit of trouble. This is good composure here, getting out of this, but a little bit dicey. And they come back to clear. Gabriel versus Gerard again. Great job going forward by Gerard. Excellent hustle off the wing. And a great job by Duke's attackman popping into that play and being opportunistic. A lot of these faceoffs show that the faceoff really is a 10-on-10. Everybody's got to be involved. Another one where Duke wins it back. They don't come up with it, and it ends up being Duke ball off the ground ball play. That's a great job. Now here they get into trouble by throwing it. Now Duke's guy should just pick the ball up here, right? He doesn't want to get playing without the stick because the ball's stuck in there, and Virginia ends up scoring off this. So I think that'd probably be a coaching point in Monday film after the game. Just pick your stick up. Don't give them a free transition opportunity, because that was about as clean of a 4v3 as we get. Great win back by Gabriel. Just a clean textbook defensive exit. Virginia plays again in transition, and we'll start to see more and more transition plays as this game kind of settles down 6-on-6. We had a ton of goals in the first half. Great rake by Colucci. He comes back for that arm hook. He's done a really good job of that this year, and we'll see a few more of those face-offs in the game, but he does an awesome job keeping guys on their toes. Here's Gabriel, good through the legs, great box out, and good help from UVA's short stick. And they elect to play 6-on-6. We got Naso back. I think this is the first face-off of the second half. Gabriel does another nice job of just pulling that ball between his legs, using the free wing guy. I hope you guys are realizing that's a lot easier than battling it out when the ball's on the carpet. Great rotation by Naso. Awesome job spinning out of trouble. That's kind of textbook out of him. Right, he gets into a little traffic there and tries the shovel pass. Virginia kind of plays that smart, and that guy behind was splitting the 2-on-1, and they make this into a little bit of a muck fest. Awesome hustle play by Naso, and Duke gets a look out of this. They just don't convert, and you rarely see Dyson Williams miss, but that was a great hustle play by Naso. There we see a rollout exit. Naso likes to use that a lot. He's really low to the ground, and he's quick with his hands, so when he gets top edge all the way over, we see him utilize that. Here he just gets tripped up. No push call. Virginia does an awesome job supporting there from the wing and just keeping pressure on him. It looked like he had a clean out forward but wasn't able to come up with it. And that happens sometimes. You just lose your footing. Here we see Colucci go pinch and pop. Great job staying with the ball and pushing it between those wing guys. That's an awesome box out on the wing. I think that's underrated. If you can push the ball out to the wing guy and you don't get touched as the ball goes through their legs, you know your wing guy's doing his job. Gabriel gets baited here, and Duke cuts that pass off. That's a super savvy play. They have a little bit of a delayed 6-on-5. They play out of it. Naso ends up wide open on the crease and actually gets stuffed. I thought that was a great job by him cutting off that pass backward, running the field, finding the low pipe. Very savvy, high-level play. Awesome GB by Duke. I think this one was McAdory, and I think there's short time, so he's just looking for a quick pass to Dyson Williams there on the crease. Another one where Naso wins it clean on the clamp, but UVA comes up with it. Careless with the ball and very opportunistic from Duke, and that's a huge goal as it was 13-10. Virginia kind of had momentum. Colucci goes early on the next faceoff, and you guys will see what's about to happen. Little plays like that can make such a huge difference momentum-wise in the game, so that's a faceoff where UVA stole it, but Duke stayed on, was present in the ride, and they came up with it. Now Naso wins this one clean forward. He gets his first of the game, foreshadowing a little bit. Duke's fired up. Now it's 15-10, or 16-10, excuse me. This is a great hustle by Luke Engelke, keeping this ball alive. Duke's short stick, Aiden McGuire, comes up with this one. I thought he could have shot lefty as he's a strong left, but he does hit the pipe righty. It was still a really good take, great ground ball play, and that's what shows you if you stay in place and keep the ball alive even when you don't lose the clamp, opportunities can come from that. Virginia just wins the race off the wing on this one. This is a great job by the pull. Now we see the short stick go for a heavy check, right? UVA steps in with their pull and cranks one. Another transition goal. The fourth quarter, we see a bunch of them. Here we see UVA win the clamp, get the ball out the front. They're going to have another opportunity here. 1, 2, 3, back-to-back face-off goals, huge momentum. They bring it back to, I think, 16-12 there. And right after, Naso wins it again forward, making this a third transition goal in a row. You see he's fired up. The bench is fired up. He's holding up 2 fingers. He kind of shuts the door on these guys. That's 18-12. That's what we would end up with. This is the last one of the game. We see another one of Colucci's rakes. Virginia's sideline is urging them to push. It seems like they didn't get a ton of offense outside of the faceoff late in this game, but I thought this was an awesome battle. Duke wins 18-12. Great way for you guys to see how you can capitalize on some of these transition opportunities and how it can change the game. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.